We got Big Tabern versus Kinesi. Now, this is a matchup. No one wants to see me versus Kinesi. Because that is just a scumbag fuckery game of pure gimmicks. But this right here is pure skill. Aztec versus Japan. Historically, a bad matchup for Japan. In fact, probably their worst matchup. One of their worst matchups. But Kinesi is definitely one for being a defensive, greedy, boomy player rather than an aggressive player. So we'll see if he's got it, if he's got the minerals to actually rush here. I have seen Kinesi rush, so he can do that. Aztec picking up a nice 40 wood treasure. Japan. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Tabern. What's this? Tabern, what is this? That is one sexy skin on that. What is this, Tabern? A TP start. Okay, Tabern embracing DE here with some potential lane right now. Let's have a look at his deck. He hasn't picked it yet. Got a few decks. Tard. I like that. I like the sound of that. Please pick the Tard deck. Got one shrine now being built. Would have been nice that by the looks of it, if he got that 40 wood, would have really helped him out. Leaving the chest of coin on the floor. What deck has he picked? 2-vil deck. So nothing. Just when I thought it might be something interesting, he picks 2-vils. Boo. We don't like 2-vils. That's boring. Gonna easily, though, be picking up 90 food. That is nice. A cache of mustard seeds. Surely mustard seeds would be worth more money than how much food they give, right? Because it's like a spice, right? It's like a food enhancer. So surely you'd sell mustard seeds rather than eat them. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? Now, delicious kiwi fruit. Now, that is... Actually, kiwi fruit would probably... Back then, kiwi fruit would have been worth a fucking fortune. Imagine going to fucking England, right? With kiwis in, like, the 1700s. They'd be like, what the fuck is that? And no, I'm not talking about New Zealanders. But anyways, enough about the treasure lore on this map. Does have, let's have a look at the deck. So enlist irregulars, which is a must-have, I guess, against Aztec. Other than that, nothing too much out of the ordinary. I doubt we're going to see a second Age 1 shipment. Tabern don't want to go too crazy. He's already gone for the TP start. 100 food, that is big. That's helped him age up. At 2 minutes 55. Definitely want to get that built as quickly as possible. Going over the Toshogu Shrine. What? That's maybe why instead of the Torii Gates, he's gone for the TP to kind of subsidize the XP that way as opposed to aging up with the Torii Gates. So playing this, not Heavenly Kami standard, but playing it. I'm not really sure I've seen TP into Toshogu Shrine before. Maybe that's a normal build, but it's not really a build I'm used to. Here comes the fast age up at 3 minute 20 age up. And yeah, we're seeing Aztec scouting party with 3 warrior priests. This is exactly what he did to me. And it's so good. Because these are, guys, 30, this is an age 3 unit. It doesn't have age 2 stats. It's an age 3 unit. It gets promotions right now. So if he kills heroes, it gets promotions. It has 36 siege. It destroys heavy infantry and cavalry. So, like, it's just insane. Like, they tank 3 TC shots each. 3 TC shots. Yeah, that's pretty insane. You know, you cannot contest this. You cannot contest this. Oh, dear. Age up. Nice age up time, though. Quite a decent age up time, actually. He used 4 villagers to age up there with the Toshogu Shrine. And look, behind all of this such early oppression with the sieging and stuff like that, you struggle just to deal with this early on. And behind this, he just gets to warrior priest boom. Behind all of this, he just warrior priest booms. And I love this build, and I think I'm going to have to start doing this build more often. Because I am a part-time Aztec enjoyer. I should put more effort into them. But I honestly keep every patch. I keep thinking, well, is it worth going Aztec? Because surely they're gonna get nerfed. But no, they never get fucking nerfed. They only kind of get nerfed. So already a TP is down, a whole ass TP. You can't rush this because the Aztecs. You can't put a forward base. You can't send forward villagers. Like, what does Russia do here? What does poor Russia? You can't send a forward outpost upon agent up. You can't do nothing. You just have to sit there like a good boy and fucking take it up the arse. Because that's exactly what Kinesi is doing right now. Consulate and barracks going down, of course, in base. Shrine, a shrine going down. So these Aztec, this big button has already paid for itself. I mean, it pays for itself the moment it comes out because it means you cannot be rushed. And even if that's another good thing about doing this. If you show your opponent that you are someone who will do this very often, then you instill that fear factor in someone. So if someone does want to rush you, they'll go, oh, but if I rush, he'll just send the Aztec thing. And you don't have to send the Aztec stuff. You don't have to send this big button. But just the threat of it now is so good that people will unlikely try and rush you now. That's how good it is. That's how good it is. 700 wood, so it's 3 warrior priests, 700 wood, 5 villagers behind us. Of course, with the 700 wood, you get a war hut, so just in case you were able to rush, he's still able to hold it. And now he's at full warrior priest. Obviously, he gets infinite warriors. So there's just no way to rush this. It is so difficult to punish this. So difficult to punish this. Even if you go cav, even if you're thinking, oh, well, you can just do a semi-cav FF. Well, the moment he sees the stable, he's just going to run these Jaguar Prow Knights back to his base. And then he can stealth them. So when you're trying to raid, you don't know where the Aztec, the Jaguar Prow Knights are. So you're like, oh, fuck, well, maybe... It's just like, what do you do against this build? What do you do? So good, man. So the 700 wood pays for all this infrastructure and some market techs. Hunting dogs is in. Has 320 wood spare for some reason. And then, of course, he gets enough XP to get Kalmakuk off the back of this. And look, by the time there's any kind of pressure, he's basically aging up now. The 600 coins in. Nice, picks up a villager there. These shinobi are really, really nice. At 23 range attack with 14 range. They definitely, no negative multiplier versus Vils. Definitely nice. And here comes the Infinite Warriors. He's got TC5 if he needs. He still has his Jaguar Knights. Microing really well with them, keeping them out of harm's way. He's got his Explorer, tanky-ass Explorer, which gets the snare and may allow these Prow Knights to get some kind of link, some snare, which they do. And then the Warriors are just going to come up behind us and kill everything else. And on top of that, he just adds in, sprinkles in a batch of Atontin Slingers, because why not? And he gets to age up behind this. Can I get a higher? So good. And of course, he instantly gets his Explorer back with 750 HP. It's so good. It's too good. It's too good, man. You got to get rid of the fast age up for Aztec, at least into age 2. It's just ridiculous. But I guess Aztec could still do what they do just by sending Kalmakuk into the first age up, and then they'll just fast age up into... But at least then that stops the 2 Noble Hut stuff. But I don't know, like, how do you nerf this? How do you nerf this? Because they still have the Warrior Priest boom. But you've got to nerf this because it's disgusting. Like, vomit-inducing, like, type stuff. And then he just, of course, 5 villagers has come in, so he's got decent eco behind this. So he's done a really nice fortress, a decent timing fortress. He's got 2 noble huts on the way. He's got 8 villagers behind this. 5 villagers has already been sent. So he's got really good eco. And because of the Jaguar Prow Knight big button and the Warrior Priest, like, this is 28 vils plus 20 Warrior Priest, guys. He's shipping 8 villagers behind this. So he's going to be on like 37 vils, 37 vills with 20 warrior priests. Sorry, 10 warrior priests. That's the equivalent of 20 villagers. Yeah, it's fucking dumb. He's basically going to be on a 50 villager eco right now. With 2 noble huts and a barracks and market techs. You cannot tell me this isn't unbelievably busted. Oh, goodness me. All right, we stop hogging the limelight. H3 coming in for Tabern as well. His shrine count's not doing that great, I'll be honest. And part of the reason was 2 of them went down over here, and that's thanks to that early big button Jaguar Proud Knight stuff. Agent up the Shogunate. It's going to give him that hero unit. The Daimyo. Straight into 5 Naginatas. No TP behind any of this because that got sieged down as well. So he doesn't have a lot of tempo behind this, does he? I don't think so. I mean, he's got a decent mass of Ashigaris. This game definitely isn't over, but... like, I don't see Ashigaru Naginata winning here. I just don't. Versus, like... because when... where are they? Okay, he's making a lot of Atontins. He's upgraded the Atontins. I don't see that much anti-cab, though. But the moment the Eagle Knights get here, what are the Naginatas going to do? Okay, so not a sexy amount of Naginatas, though, with the Daimyo backing all of this up, buffing everything here. Getting the vets, Naginatas as well. There they come. There's only a handful of them now. So if he was going to push, it should be now. But the moment the moment he starts getting a decent amount of Eagle Runner Knights on, it's so GG. Yeah, making some Arrow Knights as well, just to apply pressure. Like, again, this unit is busted. All of these units are so fucking insane. Like, Arrow Knights, even just a handful of them, they apply pressure to infrastructure at such a decent range that it means that you force your opponent to have to push you. You can't just sit back and turtle because those Arrow Knights are so good. So you're kind of forced to have to kind of push them. However, Knizia might have trapped himself into a corner here. Target those Eagle Knights if you can. In comes some Yamabushi. And he's trapped him in a way where any reinforcements coming in are going to have to kind of face the music against the Ashigaris. Yeah, they're going to be forced backwards. And that's going to be a cleanup. That is going to be a cleanup. Fantastic positioning here by Tabern with the flank. Absolutely juicy stuff. And look at this. It looks like he's barely lost a unit. 10 Yamabushis coming in now. Where did they come from? We've got a bit of screen tearing going on. A bit of game lag. That's okay. That should clean up. There we go. Yamabushi. And now they're on their way like Mitsubishi. Oh, yes, baby. Guile music. Let's go. Yamaguchi. That's what that... yes, Silver Shield. That's their name right now. Not Mitsubishi. Yamaguchi. And Yamaguchi's, sorry, 52 siege. Oh, that is going down. That Noble Hut's going down. But, oh, look at that. The Jaguar Proud Knight's popping at the last second. That's not fair. And Jaguar Proud Knights counter everything here. And now all that takes is a TC big button. That's the second TC big button, I'm pretty sure. It could have been a shipment. And look at this. His hero is tanking 1,250 HP. And he's got 20% on all his units right now. Just when it was looking good for Tabern. Don't be silly. This is Aztec we're talking about. Can I get a higher? And of course, more eco cards coming in behind this. agrarian ways. Agrarian ways, sorry, coming in. Why is he shipping that? Oh, is that the one that sets it? No, this is just farm and estate upgrades available before the Imperial Age are now free. Okay. Is he sending the right? I thought it was the one that gives you that 40% gold. I swear it's got the similar. No. Interesting. Why would you ship that? Ah, here we are. Great feast. That's why. Okay. Okay, he does it. Okay, I didn't see a farm, but okay, now we see one. Tavern still pushing 46 vills plus those 10 warrior priestesses in this entire time. What are they doing? Ashigaru's trying to get into melee here. But there's so many Eagle Runner Knights. They're just going to be able to clean the Naginatas, and they still do well versus Musketeers. Nice split here. Now if you can go for a bit of a raid as well, maybe. But again, another 1250 HP to soak up. Nom 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 nom. Soak up that HP, baby. Arrow Knight's just doing work. Knight hit points coming in. Still has like 10 coyotes to send. Harvest ceremony. It's so insane. It's so insane. Tavern. 3/4 shrines here. You know, he does have a the Toshogu shrine as well. So this is he should be booming well, you know. And he's on to be fair, he's on 48 villagers and he hasn't sent his 7 vills yet. So, you know, this game isn't over yet. That's for sure. I mean, he's 4K scored down. He's shipping Ashigarus. Is that better than Naginata Rider hit points? Is it better than 7 villagers? He has been forced to send Cherry Orchards. Would that be a good buff for Japan to buff the food that Cherry Orchards have, so you don't have to send that card quite as often? Is that too OP? How irksome! Nah. Top banter right there. All right, 8 Ashigaru's coming in. Definitely want to wait for them before you find your timing. It's on the Japanese consulate, of course. Ashigaru's 205 HP. But a taunting's so good, man. 16 range now. .5 fire rate. He hasn't sent the taunting upgrade yet. So these tauntings can get even better. And look at this. Look! Eagle Runner Knights have 1.5 fire rate for some reason. Why do they have 1.5 fire rate? That is so fucking insane. That is so insane. Look at the multiplier. They have a 3 multiplier. Why do they have a 3 multiplier and a 1.5 fire rate? Do you understand how unbelievably insane that is? These things are cav killing machines. They do 45 damage with a 1.5 fire rate, right? That means, effectively, compared to a dragoon, these things do 90 damage. 90 damage. They're 1 pop. They are 1 population slot. With 20% range resist. That means the only way you counter them, generally, is with cav. They are cheaper. 150 resource unit, that is 1 pop. Do you understand how insane that is? The more expensive a 1 pop unit is, the more broken that is. That's not far off a Soul Daddy, which is 2 population. It's fucking insane. It's one of the reasons why Aztec late game are busted, because all of their units are 1 population, and Warrior Priest boom, like, late game is just insane. Well, Tabern gathered more resources, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Let's look at the villager count. GG, well played.